Yeah. So guys, let's begin the session now. I hope everyone am audible. You're able to hear me off. Yes, guys. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, guys. So let's begin the session. Everyone is able to hear me now. So let's begin this. So guys, now we'll start with the guys. Everyone, Azure Data Engineering. So what is Azure Data Engineering? Okay. What is Azure Data Engineering? Okay. So what do you mean by everyone? What do you mean by Azure? What do you mean data and what do you mean engineering? Okay, guys. Let's try to see here. What is Azure Data Engineering? So what do you mean Azure, guys? Any idea? No idea, na? Okay, guys. I'll tell you. No problem. Don't worry on this. Let us say here example, guys. You have a more supermarket is there. Everyone aware of this? Just guys. Everyone is aware of this more supermarket? Please respond. Those who are in India,
No.
at least they should be aware of it. Am I right? Everyone. So actually, this more, yes, guys. So more supermarket is actually it's a brand which is into the business of selling of groceries, guys. Am I right? Selling of what? Groceries. Whereas this store or this chain of store is owned by whom, guys? By what is that, guys? Birla. Am I right or not, everyone? It is owned by whom, guys? It is owned by the Birla. Am I right, everyone? So now can I say like this? Birla is marketing their grocery stores with a name called More, guys. Can I say this, everyone? Does it make sense, everyone? I want the session to be interactive. I don't want, me telling on the side and you people just sharing. It won't, basically it will not have much interest. So guys, everyone, please tell me. So if I say this Birla is a name used by the, Birla is the owner of the More supermarket, and More supermarket is selling these groceries with a name called what's it, guys? More. And actually, it is owned by Birla. Am I right or not? So, yes, guys, in the same way, Azure is the name used by the Microsoft. Everyone, Azure is the name used by the Microsoft. Everyone, Azure is the name used by the Microsoft. Okay, Azure is the name used by the Microsoft to market their cloud service. Okay, guys. So now here you have it. Azure is the name used by the Microsoft to market their cloud services. Whom Azure is the name used by the Microsoft, guys. In the same way, like the More supermarket is the name actually owned by the Birla. Here also Azure is the name used by the Microsoft to market their cloud services. And then you have what's it, guys? Data. What do you mean data, guys? Everyone. What do you mean data? Data is nothing but, guys, information. Data is nothing but what is it, guys? Information. So we can say what is that? Information. Data is nothing but what, guys? Information. So we can say Azure is a name used by the Microsoft to market their cloud services. Data is nothing but the information. And then we have what's it, guys? Engineering. So what is engineering? So overall, I can say engineering is nothing but application of techniques. Am I right? Engineering is nothing but, guys, application of techniques. So overall, I can say application of techniques, guys, application of techniques on the data. Everyone, application of techniques on the data, that is on the information, by using the Microsoft Azure. So hence we call this as what, guys? Azure Data Engineering. So we can say Azure Data Engineering is nothing but, guys, it is the name used by the Microsoft to market their cloud services. It is the Microsoft is nothing but, guys, Azure is nothing but the name used by the Microsoft to market their cloud services. And we can say Azure Data Engineering is nothing but what? Application of techniques on the data by using the Microsoft Azure. So hence this is called as what, guys? Azure Data Engineering. So now, why do we use Azure Data Engineering? Azure data engineering is used for the purpose of management of the data, guys. It is used for the purpose of what, guys, everyone? Management of the data. So hence we can say Azure data engineering is nothing but it's a bunch of cloud services. Azure data engineering is nothing but, guys, it's a bunch of what? Cloud services. And now, guys, what are the cloud services we have it? We can say ADF is the first service, which we call it as what? Azure Data Factory. And then we have what's that, guys? ADB, which stands for Azure Databricks. And then we have what's that, guys? Everyone, we can say Synapse is the next one. And then we have what's that, guys? Everyone, AI, which stands for what? Artificial intelligence, and many more. But I'm writing only those services which is covered as a part of the session here, guys. Okay. So we can say Azure data engineering is nothing but it's a bunch of cloud services. It is the bunch of cloud services. We can say Azure data engineering is the bunch of cloud services. And these are all the cloud services we have it. And using these cloud services, what are the tasks we can achieve it, guys? We can achieve the following. What is it? We can go with the data migration. Guys, data migration. We can go with what is it, guys? Data migration. And then we can go with what is it, guys? Data integration. Data migration, data integration. Then we have what's it, guys? Data summarization. Data migration, data integration. Then we have what's it, guys? Data summarization. And then we have what's it, guys? Data visualization. Data visualization. So hence we can say, guys, everyone, hence we can say these are all the bunch of cloud services. These are all the bunch of what, guys? Cloud services, which is used to perform the following task for the management of the data. So we can say the whole story of the Azure data engineering is packed in this one only, guys. Only these tasks: data migration, data integration, data summarization, and as well as the data visualization. Okay. Now, guys, let us try to see all of them, okay, one by one. So if you understand these, then you know the whole Azure data engineering, guys. That is my, okay, belief we have it. So let's try to see this, guys. So I'm saying what is Azure? That is data migration, data integration, and data summarization and data visualization. So let's try to see all of them now, and you will understand what are all this. Okay. So we can say first one, guys. Everyone. So I'm using it data migration. And then we have the data integration. Then we have what's that, guys? Data visualization. And in the same way, these are all the things we have it. So now, guys, let's start first of all. Let's see one by one. What is data migration? Let's try to see this first. Guys, everyone, what do you mean data migration, guys? First of all, forget about data. Tell me what do you mean migration, everyone? Any idea?
Migrate to upper version or maybe different technology.
Exactly. That is one. In very simplified manner, I can say, suppose today you are moving to US. Okay. I can say you are migrating to US or not. Is it make sense, guys? Yeah. That means if you don't talk technically, the word migration means what? Moving from one place to the another place. Am I right?
Yes.
If you don't talk technically, if you don't talk, migration means moving from one place to the another place is called as what? Data migration. So in the same way here also, guys, data migration is nothing but moving of the data from one place to the another place. Moving of the data from the one place to the another place is called as what, guys? Data migration. So here technically we can say moving of the data from the, yes, guys, moving of the data from the, what is it, guys? On premises. Moving of the data from the on premises to the cloud environment. To what is it, guys? Moving of the data from the on premises to the cloud is called as what, guys? The process of data migration is called as a process of data migration. So for example, now, guys, every one of you is using the mobile phone. Am I right? Yes, guys. Every one of us is using the mobile phone. That too, we are using smartphones. Am I right? Huh? We are using the smartphones. Am I right? We are all using the mobile phones, that is smartphones. Now tell me, when you buy a smartphone, by default, you will get the smartphone with a default memory. Am I right or not? Yes, guys. By default, you will get the everyone. By default, you will get the mobile phone with a default memory. Am I right? Some default memory will be there. Let us say you bought a Samsung mobile phone, and with every Samsung mobile phone, let us say you have that is the nothing but it has provided the default data storage here, inbuilt storage. I can say 100 GB, and the processing speed, that is called as what, 8 GB is the RAM here. How much? 8 GB is the RAM, guys. So we can say, we can see the data here, we can process the data with the 8 GB, and total internal storage is 100 GB. So we can say, guys, this is, tell me now, if you suppose the data is stored here, and if you lost that mobile phone, can you recover that data back, guys? No, na. Once the mobile phone is lost, the data is also lost. So in order to avoid that, what we do, guys, instead of storing the data in the mobile phone internal storage, we store in the Google Drive. Am I right or not, everyone? Everyone, we store the data into the Google Drive. So whereas, can you see here, this process of moving the data from the on-premises environment to the cloud environment is called as data migration. That means, in simple words, when you move the data from the mobile phone, guys, from the mobile phone internal storage to the Google Drive. Yes, guys. If you, okay, if you have the, can you see here? If you have, what's it, guys? Everyone, if you have any kind of, what's it, guys? If you want to use, if you want to, like, you have the internal storage is there. If you want to store more volume of the data, that is more than 100 GB, let us say 1 TB you want to store it, that you can't store it in your mobile phone. So we have to upgrade it. So what is that upgradation? As you can't expand this, simply we go and store the data into the Google Drive. Simply we can go and store the data into, what's it, guys? Google Drive. So whereas this process of moving the data from the mobile phone to, what is it, guys? This process of moving the data from the mobile phone to the Google Drive is called as the process of, what is it, guys, everyone? It is called as the process of what? Data migration. It is called as a process of what, guys? Data migration. So nowadays, it is a very important task done here, guys. That is called as a data migration. That means moving of the data from the on-premises to the cloud. So you can have the data in the local PCs, etc., etc. So now they wanted to move it from the local on-premises towards it, guys, cloud environment. So hence, guys, hence that is called as what, guys? Hence that is called as what? Process of data migration. Hence that is called as the process of what, guys? Data migration. I hope everyone is clear with this. Yes, please respond. Everyone.
Yes.
Yeah. I want a reply from all of you. You should, because you know, it will be encouraging for even a faculty when you just talk. Okay. So I suggest everyone to just say something. If you're not able to say, you can also put some yes or no on the, you know, chat box. So somebody asked me question, what is on premises? So you didn't get it, please, everyone. Gaurav, did you get it or not?
Yeah, it's a physical storage, right?
Physical data. The mobile phone internal storage is there. Na? That is what? Physical data. Na?
Yep, yep.
Now, if you want to store it in a Google Drive, that is cloud. That is
Yeah.
cloud actually. Am I right?
Got it.
So, what is advantage? If you lose the mobile phone, you cannot get back the data. But if you store the data in the Google Drive, even if you lose the mobile phone, can we resave it back? Retrieving back is very essential. That is very easy. In the same way, you have limited storage here. In the mobile phone, you can store up to only 100 GB. But in the Google Drive, you can store up to whatever the amount of volume you want. 15 GB is free, but you can buy it by paying the cost. Am I right? And in the third instance, what is that, guys? You store the mobile phone here today in India. You don't carry that mobile phone. Okay, you store the data in the Google Drive using this mobile phone. You leave this in India. Tomorrow you go to US and try to access this Google Drive. That is also possible here, guys. At any point of time, you can access the data from the Google Drive from any location. Location doesn't matter. Device doesn't matter. Simply you can, with your, you know, a single PC or any laptop, you can connect it to your Google Drive and start pulling in the data. That is the advantage of data migration and the cloud and as well as the on-premises, everyone. And the next one, what is it, guys? You have it. And the next one you have, what's it, guys? Data integration. So everyone, so if everyone is clear with the data migration, then I will move with the data integration process, guys. Yeah, please respond, everyone.
Yes.
So what is data integration? So now, guys, technically I don't go. Today we'll go in very simplified manner. Why? Because I want everyone to understand the concept. I don't want to complex it. So for that, let's say what is data integration. Now, guys, let us say you have been to the Reliance Fresh supermarket. Now, if you go to the Reliance Fresh supermarket, can you tell me, guys, what are the products available there? First of all, you can say groceries. Groceries will be available or not? Exactly. What are the other things you can find apart from the groceries, guys? Everyone, please respond. Yes, guys. Apart from the groceries, what are the other products you can find it there? Can you tell me? Somebody, some idea or not? If you don't have any idea, also let me know, guys. No problem. It's not a point of hesitation. Yeah, please. You have been to the Reliance Fresh, guys, a supermarket. So you have been there to buy the groceries. So what are the other products you can find it apart from the groceries nowadays?
Cosmetics.
Huh?
Cosmetics
Cosmetics.
product.
Yeah. Okay. Cosmetics also you can say that's fine. But in fact, nowadays you can consider that is also part of a groceries only, no? Okay, let's say cosmetics. Very good. Let's say cosmetics. Okay. Then next one you can say what is it, guys? You can also find electronics or not.
Yeah.
Nowadays we are getting electronics also. Then what are the other things you can find? Can you see? Can you find the clothing? Nowadays
Clothes.
you're getting clothing
Accessories.
also. Am I right? In the
Yes.
same way, you're getting the footwear. Am I right? Almost all everything they're putting up nowadays. Am I right? So now, guys, tell me, does any of the products is manufactured or cropped or okay, we can say vegetables also, no? Does any of the products can you share? You can say what's it? Even the vegetables. Can now tell me any of the products does it manufactured or cropped or okay produced by the Reliance Fresh guys? No, no, none of the products. Electronic it does not manufactures. Nothing it does. It takes the products from the third party. But what is the advantage? Whenever the customer walks in here, whenever the customer walks in, who doesn't have much time, he can buy all the products under one roof. Am I right or not? He can buy all the products under what's it, guys? One roof. Under one roof, he can buy all the products. So he can save the time. At the same time, if you give some discount, he can get some good, savings also. Am I right or not? So whereas, can you say this process? Can you say gathering of the products under one head, guys? Can you say gathering of products under one head? Exactly.
Yes.
Why? For facilitation of the customer or not? Yes, guys, for facilitating the customer or not? Exactly. In the same way here also, data integration is something but gathering of the data and putting under one roof. Let us say here, one data is in USA. Okay. And another data, guys, everyone, another data you have it in Canada. Okay. And then you have the next data, you have it in the Singapore, etc. Various countries. So now, guys, the user require here you can say user when data comes user you can say no. Okay, user required to access the data can see here guys from US, Canada, and as well Singapore for their project purpose. They require to take the data from three of this. So at that time, what is it? The cloud provider provides an integration service. Provide what's it, guys? Integration service which can integrate the data from guys which can integrate the data from the various locations and the user can access the same from the direct one cloud. Am I right? From one cloud, the user can access the data from one head. So this is called as what, guys? Integration process. Okay, it is called as what? Integration process. For example, sales data is in USA and purchase data is in Canada. In the same data, taxes information is in the Singapore. Now you are working as a chartered accountant. You're working as a chartered accountant. Okay. Okay. Yes, guys. You're working as a chartered accountant. So you require data. So you're not aware of connecting to various servers and taking the data. Simply now, as a chartered accountant, you know the technicality. You require the data. Am I right? For example, I'm telling you. So now here you have a cloud provider. Here you have what it is? Cloud provider. That is called as Azure. Azure will gather the data from all these places and put it here. Let us say in India, they have put the data here. Simply as a user, you can access the data from this cloud and do your process. Am I right? So that is the advantage of the data integration process, guys. Okay, that is nothing but gathering of the data from the different locations under one location and providing the user the data. That is called as the process of data integration. Now, guys, the data summarization, when it comes to data summarization, this is the very important and vital part of data engineering. Okay. Without this, nothing is there, guys, because the whole job is done on the data summarization only. Let us say, for example, I'll take some example. I'll take the same one here. Everyone, let's take example of the supermarket. Now, guys, you are a user of the supermarket called Reliance Fresh. Let us forget all this. You are the user of the Reliance Fresh. Now, today you will always buy the products from Reliance Fresh. Now, today you wanted to prepare a vegetable curry, guys. Today you want to prepare a vegetable curry, guys. Everyone, today you wanted to prepare a vegetable curry. So now tell me, to prepare the vegetable curry, what are the ingredients needed? You will go to the Reliance Fresh. And what are the ingredients needed here? Please tell me, guys. Yeah. What are the ingredients needed to prepare the vegetable curry, guys? Do you require the footwear? Yes, guys. Do you require the footwear to prepare the vegetable curry? That's unrelevant. That is not relevant. Am I right? Do you require the clothing to prepare the veg curry? No. Do you require the electronics to prepare the veg curry? No. So what are the things you require? You require only two things. What is that? First one is the grocery. Am I right? So you can say number one. And the second one you can say what's it, guys? Vegetables. Am I right? So out of all the products available in the supermarket, you have picked up only two products. What is that? You have picked up only two products. One is the groceries and another one is the vegetables. Am I right or not? Everyone, you have picked up this one. So, and picked up and you have built them all. You have built them all. Everyone, you have built them all and bought them home. So now tell me, so as a human, once you get these groceries and vegetables, will you start consuming that in a raw form? No, no, guys. You will not consume it in the raw form. What is the procedure for it? First of all, we will perform the process of what is it, guys? Cleaning. Okay. Then we have what's it, guys? Cleaning or washing, whatever you say. Then you can say what's it? Cutting the vegetables, etc. Chopping the vegetables, etc. Then finally you will start the process of cooking. Am I right or not? So as a process or as a human, we don't eat the raw food. So we convert these items into what's it, guys? Cooked form. And that is called as what? Curry here, guys. Veg curry. Am I right? So now, guys, can you tell me, everyone, is this process of cleaning, cutting, cooking, is it called as the process of transforming, guys? Can we say this process of transformation? Exactly. Transformation from the raw form to what is it, guys? Cooked form. In the same way, choosing the vegetables or choosing the required items from the list of all the products is called as what is this, guys? Selection, or we can say extraction. So here we can say extraction of the products, then we have the transformation of the products, and finally the vegetable curry is ready here. So that we count it as a loading here. So loading in the sense we can say eating of the same. Now this process here technically on the data we apply, which is called as the process of what guys? ETL, which stands for what? Extraction, transformation, and loading, which is called as what guys? Extraction, transformation, and what is it guys? Loading is the process. Okay. So whereas when we talk about the extraction, transformation, and loading, once the data is loaded into the target system, then what happens here? Now tell me, vegetable curry is ready. Now you have started eating it and you have called one of your friends. Now guys, you have prepared two vegetable curries here. Everyone, you prepared two vegetable curries. Veg curry 1 and next veg curry 2. Veg curry 1 and veg curry 2. You have prepared two vegetable curries. Now your friend has tasted both the vegetable curry. So will he give you the feedback or not? Yes, guys. Which vegetable curry is better or which is having, okay, which is more tasty? Will he give you the feedback or not, guys? Exactly. Tell me, please. Yeah. He will say something that is vegetable curry 1 is better than the vegetable curry 2. That means what he is doing? Unknowingly, he's comparing, guys. Unknowingly, he's comparing one vegetable curry with the another vegetable curry. Am I right? This process of comparative study is called as what, guys? Analysis of data. It is called as what, guys? Analysis of data. Okay, it is called as what? Analysis of data, where we compare one situation with the another situation to take a decision. Am I right? So whereas this process of analysis of the data and taking a decision on the same, that means vegetable curry 1 is better than the vegetable curry 2. It is called as what, guys? Decision making. This process is called as the process of what, guys? Data visualization. So here, as a part of this Azure data engineering, we are going to deal with all the process. What is that? From the process of beginning, that is called as from the process of extraction of data till the process of what is this, guys? Data analysis. This is called as what? The data engineering. So the whole data engineering activity is consolidated on these four different tasks here we have it. That is data migration, data integration, data summarization, and as well as the data visualization. Okay, guys, everyone. So as a part of our course for this performing these four process, guys, we are going to use the Azure data engineering, where we are going to cover up all these four different products here or services, we can say. First one is called as what? ADF, where ADF stands for what, guys? Azure Data Factory, which is purely a GUI, guys, graphical user interface, where we don't need to use, okay, the keyboard. We don't need to use, guys, a keyboard. Everything will be automated here. That is called as Azure Data Factory. And the second and the very important product we are going to see here, or the service we are going to see, that is called as ADV, which stands for what, guys? Azure Data Bricks, where this we are going to see on a language called PySpark, guys. Where PySpark stands for what? Python, Python plus Spark. Python plus Spark together is called as what? PySpark. Python plus Spark is called as what, guys? PySpark. Python plus Spark is called as what, guys? PySpark. And the next one after this, guys, Python plus Spark is called as PySpark. So we are going to use the PySpark code in the Databricks on the Azure platform. And then finally, we have what's that, guys? Synapse. What do you mean Synapse? The full name of the Synapse is called as what? Azure Synapse Analytics. Azure Synapse Analytics. It is called as what, guys? Azure Synapse Analytics. It is called as what? Azure Synapse Analytics, where the Azure Synapse Analytics is nothing but it is called as the data warehouse of Azure, guys. Okay, data warehouse of Azure. So now, guys, I hope everyone is aware of the data warehouse. If not, please let me know, guys. Are you aware of data warehouse, guys, or not? Yes, everyone, please respond. Say something. Say yes or no. Something, guys. You can type it in the chat box if you're not able to talk. Everyone. Yeah. So now, guys, somebody says no. I'll explain you what is data warehouse. Data warehouse is very simple. I'll explain you in a very simplified manner, guys. What is a data warehouse? So, data warehouse is nothing but everyone. It is the collection of summarized data. Where prior to data warehouse, let us see first of all what is database. Guys, database means what, everyone? Database is nothing but, let us say an example, guys. Very simplified example I'll take. There is a book. There is a book, guys. Let us say the database is like a book, where if you go to a book housery to buy a book, if you go to a book housery to buy a book for a, let us say you want to buy a book for a subject, or you want to buy a book for an English story book you want to buy. So the shopkeeper has showed you some 100 books. Are you going to buy all the 100 books? No, not possible. No. So how you are going to judge which book to buy? Every book is divided into two parts. One paper is called as index paper, or prefix paper, you can say something, wherein the number of topics covered in the book will be there. Am I right or not? There is nothing but the content of the book will be there in the index paper. And next one is what is it, guys? The detailed part. The detailed part where the whole story will be written. Let us say as you wanted to buy a book for a English story book, you have a story here called what is it? The Little Angel. Little Angel is a story, and here you can say page number 1 to page number 15. But now, can you see here, guys? Page number 1 to page number 15. But what is the Little Angel is about? Okay, what is this whole story is about? That you can see it in the detailed part. That is, you can see it in the detailed part of the book, starting from the page number 1 to page number 15. Starting from the page number 1 towards it, page number 15. So all the details will be recorded here. So as in the shop, you cannot read the whole book, the story. Simply you will refer the index paper. Am I right or not? So we can say the index paper is used to take a decision whether to purchase the book or not. In the same way, to know the detailed things about the story, you have to read the detailed part. So here also we can say, guys, the index paper is, the book is like the database. The book is like the database, and index paper is just like your data warehouse, where data warehouse is used to take a decision. And whereas the same data will be recorded in a detailed manner in the database called what? Transaction database. Transaction database. It will be recorded in what, guys? Transaction database. So we can say the transaction database is the detailed data where all the records is recorded in detail. And the shortcut, or you can say summarized information of this data will be recorded in data warehouse. So we always take the data warehouse to take a decision here. So here the Azure Synapse, what it does is this all Azure Data Factory or Data Bricks, whatever you have it, they will extract the data, they will transform the data, and finally the data will be loaded into the data warehouse. That is called as Azure Synapse Analytics. So Azure Synapse Analytics is a data warehouse of Azure, which is used for the decision making purpose. Decision making purpose. That's it, guys. Okay. And finally, you have AI. What is AI? That we can say, guys, Azure Artificial Intelligence. Okay. Azure Artificial Intelligence, you can say, Azure AI, where whatever the coding we are going to write it here, whether it can be using the data factory or the data bricks. Okay. That all we can use, reduce it. That means we can give a system input where it automatically generates the code for you. Okay. The AI is nothing but artificial intelligence. What we give the input to it, we want the data to be transformed with this parameter. So here it generates the code. So that code directly, it in fact generates the code, it does the job directly. You need not write the code. So how to give the input? What is the appropriate terminology which we have to use it to perform the process? All these things comes under the artificial intelligence. So whereas we can say the process of artificial intelligence reduces the manpower, instead of writing it, the system writes the code for you. Everything generated by system, but here there should be somebody to instruct the system what kind of input has to be given. That we are going to do as a data engineer on the artificial intelligence. That is called as what? The one of the service called AI. So as a process, as a part of this course, we are going to see these modules, guys. These modules we are going to see as a part of this course. And the duration of this course is, we can say, guys, around 90 days. 90 days. And the standard timings for this is 7 p.m. IST will be the standard timings evening. Okay. So as the course duration is very long, so what we have, or what I have planned is, in one batch, 7 to 8, we will see the Azure Data Factory. Then 8 to 9, we will see the Databricks. And then, okay, 9 to 10, we will see the Synapse, so that you can cover the things and close this within 1 month to 45 days, because the subject is very vast and it is now in this competitive world. If you want to get a job or if you want to upgrade yourself, it is very essential to know the detailed things in detail, guys. Not simply the introduction part, or this thing is not enough for you to get it. That's the main factor you have it. Okay. So basically, guys, you can see some of my sample videos which I have uploaded on my YouTube channel. I have my own channel here. This is my channel, YouTube channel. You can find all the videos as well, the class videos, and you can also see the contents brochure on this website. This is my own platform. Okay, guys, so you can use this, everyone. And parallelly, I'm writing my phone number. If you have any doubt, you can just call me up, guys. Okay, these are the details, and my name is Samir. From I'll be a faculty for all this, guys. Okay, so if you have any doubt, you can just get in touch with me directly. I've just pasted in the chat box, guys. Okay, so that's it, guys. So tomorrow at 7 p.m. we are going to start the session here, guys. Tomorrow will be the second class. Okay, guys, the demonstration is completed today. Tomorrow we are going to begin the things. That's it, guys. If you have any doubt, you can ask me now. Please go ahead. Please, guys. If you have any doubts, you can ask me now.
Yeah, sir. I have one question, sir.
Please.
Just you said that this course duration is 90 days, and you will use the 7 to 10 timing. So this will be for 1 month duration, or it will be for 90 days.
If you want 90 days, you can attend one by one.
Okay.
7 to 8. Then later on in 7 to 8 only you will get the ADB as well. In 7 to 8 again you will get the Synapse. So you'll have to do it in a patient manner. If you want to complete it in fast track, you can go for 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. These are the three things here. These are two alternatives you have it to just cover up the subject at the earliest.
Okay, sir. And what about, sir, class recording, sir? We will
Every
get.
day, the class recordings, daily recordings will be uploaded to the Google Drive. You will get the daily recordings on the Google Drive, okay,
Okay.
on the device.
And after the, sir, course completion, shall we get any course completion certificate?
Definitely, we'll get the course completion certificate. They will provide you. DURGASOFT is going to provide you the course completion certificate for that if you really need it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. And somebody, yeah, please go ahead, Gaurav.
Will we get any chance to work on the real-time project?
Real time means basically real time ongoing live project. No one will show you because they will have security issues and all.
Okay.
But we are going to see the realistic type of case studies which is really used in the process.
Yeah, not real type. Yeah, like real project. Yeah, demo. Yeah, project.
Yeah.
It's fine. And will we cover SQL as well before starting this Azure
Yes, in the
data?
PySpark only you will have the Spark SQL.
No, SQL is also required, right?
SQL is also required, but I will cover that.
Okay.
The basics of SQL, first of all, I'll cover. Then we'll move on with the subject.
Okay.
And yeah, please tell me, Sai Kumar.
Any need for any subscriptions for Azure?
You have to take the subscription. I'll show you the method. What is the procedure for taking the subscription? You will have the free subscription as well as the paid subscription will be there. Just like your Netflix, you have it, and you have Amazon Prime. The same kind of subscription you will have it. That you have to take it. Free
I think it's
subscription means
required.
almost all, most of the, you will have limited access. To use the paid subscription, it will charge you around 1,500 to 2,000 per month. You will get all the services. That's the thing you have it.
But for this class, we don't require paid, right?
Initially, you don't require it, but later you will have to upgrade it.
Okay.
Yeah. Lab sessions means every day live, you will have practicals only. Narasimha Murthy. Okay. You will have, everyday practicals will be there. And obviously, what are the on-premises, cloud, Postgres, everything will be covered. Okay. And anything else?
So classes is 7 to 8, 8 to 9, right?
7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. If you want, you can have 3 sessions.
3 sessions. Okay.
If not, you can continue 7 to 8 only. 1 hour is enough. Because what I believe that, if you really want to get into the things, you have to move faster.
Actually, the thing is mostly office timing closed at 8. So 8 to 9 would be fine.
Yeah, 8 to 9 you can attend.
Yeah.
Some, things on that. And 7 to 8 you can check for the recordings. In that way also you can give it.
So 7
means
to
if you
8
see,
and 8 to 9 and 9 to 10, all 3 batches will be same content, right?
yeah, same content. No content will not be changed.
Okay.
Whether you go with any time, the content will be same.
So suppose in 7 to 8, if you are teaching SQL concept, so in
Yes.
8 to 9 also you will teach SQL concept, right?
No. The things what I told you, 7 to 8, suppose you have 8 of SQL is there. And 8 to 9 you will have Python, PySpark.
Okay.
9 to 10 you will have Synapse or AI, you can say something, just to cover up the things.
Okay, just parallelly.
Parallelly, yes, parallel batches, you can say. And Srinivas is asking how many days? 1 year. This will be accessible 1 year. The videos, whatever we provided.
Okay, thank you.
That's it, guys. Thank you, everyone. Any other questions? So that's it, guys. We'll move tomorrow. We'll continue tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. And meanwhile, you can go through, the recordings, everything on the YouTube as well. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I'm ending this session. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.